This is the Red Sox Postcast, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, the Red Sox win game number 162. Yes, it's a one-run victory. Why not? 50 of those on the season. Well, 51-run games. They won 23 of them. But Jose De Leon, how about a tip of the cap to the 33-year-old right-hander? He was solid. He was impressive and making his Red Sox debut. And he picks up his first win in the big leagues since 2019. With that, we welcome you into our last Locked On Red Sox postcast of the regular season. We are going to begin postseason Locked On Red Sox postcast on Tuesday when the Red Sox are in either Toronto or New York. It's looking like New York. It's looking like Crochet and Fried game 1 in the Bronx on Monday. We thought it was going to be that way a couple of weeks ago, and it's finally decided on the final day of the Major League Baseball regular season. We do welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and national radio host, ESPN Radio, satellite radio, and storyteller as well. I was on Lobster Lake in Maine, yes, when the Red Sox acquired Dave Henderson and Spike Owen in August of 1986. For one final time in the regular season, we are providing reaction to game number 162 on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you download your podcast. We are presented by 5 Hour Energy. Enough with boring, flavorless caffeine. It's time to give your caffeine a flavor upgrade with 5 Hour Energy shots. Go to 5hourenergy.com or Amazon today. As always, we do want to hear from you, our first-timers, our everydayers, yes, our Royal Rooters. Give us your thoughts. Give us your one thought on the Red Sox winning game 162. Boy, how about the pressure on Greg Weissert in that ninth inning? If you're with us on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, yes, as we always like to say right here, audience participation is certainly encouraged.
This is what you'll be talking about.
How many folks woke up Sunday morning knowing that Jose De Leon went 0-9 at Triple-A Worcester during the regular season for the Woo Sox? Yeah, he got the start. I still am wondering when he found out that he was going to make the start for the Red Sox, but he pitched well. He's 33 years old. He's been in the big leagues before, but Jose De Leon working into the 7th inning, got a couple of ground ball double plays in his outing, left with 2 on in the 7th, and Steven Matz got the job done, got that final out. But De Leon was 0-9, 7.05 ERA in 22 games, including 13 starts this season with the Woo Sox. Up in the big leagues for the first time since 2023 when he was with Minnesota. 5th big league victory, and again, his first since 2019 when he was with the Tampa Bay Rays. Again, a shot in the arm because you really don't have to go deep into the bullpen. Matz, Kelly, and Weissert. 2 home runs, one from Yoshida in the first, and a 2-run home run from David Hamilton, number 6 on the season, and just the second at Fenway for David Hamilton. We'll see if he's on the postseason roster. But the Red Sox pick up the victory, and it's looking like they're going to be off to New York because the Red Sox win. The Blue Jays are up big in the 8th inning at home against Tampa Bay. Blue Jays going into Sunday win the AL East. It looks like they're going to do that. They jumped out to an early lead. Alejandro Kirk, a grand slam home run. Yankees are up 3-2 in the 9th inning. Orioles do have the tying run at second base, but if the Blue Jays, all they need to do is win, and they will be the AL Eastern Division champions, I think, for the first time since 2015, and that's going to set up Red Sox-Yankees best 2 out of 3, all 3 games in the Bronx, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Crochet and Fried in game 1. Brian Bale pitched fantastic in one start during the regular season against the Yankees, and it looks like he would be the starter in game 2. But Jose De Leon certainly deserving of the kudos on Sunday as he picks up the win. Again, 6 2/3 innings, got 2 ground ball double plays, allowed three runs on the 3-run home run by Javi Baez that actually put the Tigers in front in this ball game. Baez with a home run in the top of the 4th inning. Red Sox answered right back, 3 runs in the bottom of the 4th inning, and that made it 4-3. Jarren Duran had the RBI double that played at Sogard, who had doubled after the home run by Hamilton. The Red Sox pick up win number 89 The first time they've won, as many wins as they've had since the 2021 season when they won 90 plus. So they pick up the victory in this one. And Greg Weisser gives up 2 base runners in the 9th inning. The last thing you wanted Weisser doing was giving up a base hit that would have allowed the Tigers to tie the game up. Tigers lose, so that means the Guardians are going to win the AL Central Division. Last check, the Guardians actually now in the 8th inning tied 5-5 at home against the Texas Rangers. But the Guardians do have the tiebreaker over Detroit. Tigers made it. They clinched a postseason berth on Saturday at Fenway Park, celebrated, lose the finale. But again, Jose De Leon, a big part of the Red Sox Sunday. And I'm going to give you a note here in just a moment that I found sort of interesting for the Red Sox. For the second straight year, a guy making his team debut in game number 162. But Jose De Leon, a tip of the cap, and you are the Red Sox.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
Yeah, you could give it to Yoshida, home run early on. You could give it to Hamilton. You could give it to Jarren Duran. But Jose De Leon, again, did a terrific job. He was activated, put on the 40-man roster, put on the active 26-man roster on Sunday. I don't know. I would imagine there could be a move where they take him off the 40-man at some point in the postseason. I don't know that's right away. Chris Murphy was optioned down to Triple-A. There's going to be some interesting transactions here in the coming days and weeks if the Red Sox advance past the Yankees in the first round. Again, best 2 out of 3, all 3 games in the Bronx starting on Tuesday for the American League wild card round. And it's just interesting that, we thought it was going to be this way a few weeks ago. Yankees got hot. If they win and Toronto wins, they both win. They both have the same number of victories during the regular season, but comes down to the final day of the regular season. That's what Major League Baseball wanted. They wanted your interest on the final Sunday and final day of the regular season to go up against football, and they got an interesting Sunday. White Sox now had a perfect game going against the Nationals in D.C. into the 6th or 7th inning. A lot of scoreboard watching. May very well be that Terry Francona gets the Cincinnati Reds to postseason ball, as they just need a victory, and I don't know if they've gone final or not. Milwaukee did beat Cincinnati, but the Marlins are actually beating the Mets. So, again, if the Mets lose that game in Miami, talk about blowing things in the second half of the season. That will be the New York Mets. It'll be interesting upcoming week in New York for Cohen, Stearns, and Mendoza and the New York Mets in Queens. But the Reds did lose. But all they need is the Mets to lose their game, and they go in as the 3rd National League wild card, and tip of the cap to Terry Francona, getting the Reds back to the postseason. They've gone final in New York. The Yankees win. I don't believe they've gone final in Toronto just yet. Maybe they have. Let me see real quick here. Nope, not seeing that. But again, Crochet and Fried, it's likely that that's what it's going to be on Tuesday in New York. Didn't misspeak there. Almost caught myself a little bit. 8th inning in Toronto. But, hey, you got Crochet in game 1. You can't boot the ball on the infield. You can't boot the ball. You can't give them extra outs. And you've got to keep Judge and Stanton in the ballpark as well. So let me tell you this. Red Sox hitting home runs in just 2 of their final 8 games, by the way. That's one of the numbers of the day, as Yoshida and Hamilton go deep, both left-handed batters. You think about them possibility in New York. I don't know that David Hamilton's making the postseason roster, at least for the wild card round. It could be Nate Eaton very easily. You've got speed from both guys. Both guys can move around. Eaton gives you a lot of flexibility. So it could very well be Eaton in there. But you may not see, and First Nesson reference, you may not see Willie Abreu in the first 2 games of the wild card round. I wonder if Alex Cora will roll the dice. Who's going to be in right field? Because you've got Fried and then Rodon, 2 lefties set up for the first 2 games of the series. And if Abreu was going well, then I'd see him in there. But you'd certainly see him off the bench if they went to a right-hander. But it could be Eaton very well over David Hamilton. Tell you right here, Gabby Malgenian's going to have you covered Monday through Friday with all the latest storylines, and they'll have a workout in New York. They'll announce their final roster as well. That does not have to be turned in until Monday, day before, but who knows what the Red Sox are going to make the decisions on with Craig Breslow and Alex Cora as well. Paying it off on the rundown. Back during the regular season when the Red Sox had an extended win streak, I said if they took that win streak to 11 in a row, I would sing a song. A lot of people wanting me to play different songs. I would butcher every single one of them. The song that I sing to myself in the car every once in a while is Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I said when they did not win 11 in a row, that win streak ended at 10. I said if they clinch, I will sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I am going to do that reluctantly on the other side. I'm ready for the embarrassment. We're going to do that. So we're going to pay that off. We're also going to hear from you, the Royal Rooters, next. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Red Sox do win game 162. 89 wins in the regular season. And now it's October bound for Alex Cora and the Sox. And our last Locked On Red Sox postcast of the regular season is presented by 5-Hour Energy. Caffeine just got a flavor upgrade. 5-Hour Energy shots deliver tasty caffeine and 17 bold flavors. Each 2-ounce shot packs the caffeine of a premium 12-ounce cup of coffee plus B vitamins and nutrients with 0 sugar and 0 crashes. What you're going to love most about 5-Hour Energy shots is that they're portable. Big taste, tiny shot. You can take it anywhere and get that boost when you need it. You're always going to be reaching for your favorite flavor because it's refreshing and gives you that quick lift before a busy day. You may find you love 5-Hour Energy shots because of the portability, again, the size, and how fast you feel it because they are sugar-free. You're going to love how fast it kicks in, and again, sugar-free. So with that, you're not going to have to worry about crashing later. Enough with boring, flavorless caffeine. It's time to give your caffeine a flavor upgrade with 5-Hour Energy shots. Get the favorites you love or be bold and try something new in-store and online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon today. Locked On Red Sox postcast also presented by Nutrafol. You've probably seen a million ads for hair growth products and thought, sure, like that actually works. Well, we're all cynics in our own way, right? There are so many products out there, and it's hard to know which ones actually are going to do anything for you. That's why you should give Nutrafol a closer look. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people, and now Nutrafol is the official hair growth partner of Major League Baseball. You can feel great about what you're putting into your body since Nutrafol hair growth supplements are backed by peer-reviewed studies and NSF Contents certified, the gold standard and third-party certification for supplements. You may soon notice less shedding and healthier-looking hair after you begin using Nutrafol. Whether you're at work, out with friends, or even just getting ready in the morning, Nutrafol gives you the confidence and more confidence in your daily routine. You're going to love that Nutrafol is simple to add to your day. 4 pills with a meal, no prescription needed, easy. And you can feel good about knowing Nutrafol is NSF certified and backed by peer-reviewed studies. You are going to see thicker, stronger, faster-growing hair with less shedding in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, right now, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off on their first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter promo code LOCKEDONMLB. Find out why Nutrafol is the best-selling hair growth supplement brand at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol, simple, Nutrafol.com, promo code LOCKEDONMLB. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code LOCKEDONMLB. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to pay it off because there are certain Royal Rooters in the audience knowing that I needed to do this, right? I said Red Sox clinch a postseason berth. They did that on Friday, but I waited to the final day of the regular season. I didn't want to lose viewers or listeners on the Locked On Red Sox postcast. Again, remind you, Gabby Maljanian is going to have you covered with all of the playoff storylines for the Red Sox and into the offseason as well. Hopefully that's not until November for Gabby, but Locked On Red Sox podcast available wherever you get your podcast. Gabby has you covered with the storylines of the Red Sox offseason. And I'm just delaying here right now, but I do want to pump up Gabby as she does a terrific job, and she's going to be on board with you Monday through Friday throughout the playoffs with Locked On Red Sox podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. We're going to be on with you within minutes of the final out of game #1 of the best 2 out of 3 wild card round. Yankees, Red Sox. It's going to be fun, right? It always is. We know that. We know that. All right. Wasn't doing Dirty Water. Wasn't doing Tessie. Wasn't doing Sweet Caroline. Take me out to the ball game, and I'm going to be embarrassed. In 5, 4, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back for its root. Root for the Red Sox in the postseason. For its 1, 2, 3. 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. I think I butchered that in more ways than one. You can ridicule me all you want. That will be on social media. I'm not promoting it, but you can. Or please don't. To our Royal Rooters we go. Who is our leadoff hitter for our final Locked On Red Sox postcast of the regular season? We're going in with the Geist Life. Patriots and Red Sox win today. Let's go. Can't wait for Tuesday in the Bronx. It's got to be a night game. There's no way that's a 1:05 start time, right? There's no way in the world. That's a night game. Fried, Crochet, Bayonne, Rodon, game 2. Game 3, if necessary, would be on Thursday. Ethan, I would like to repent for all my dooming and glooming. I can't believe with everything that has happened this year, we'd be in the dance. Well said, Ethan. Nothing wrong with that. We're all human. We've had emotions up and down. It's been a roller coaster. Don't agree with Alex Cora, by the way, saying that no one thought we would be in the postseason in 2025. I thought they should have been a postseason team last year. Believed it this year as well. Ups and downs, absolutely. We'll see what happens here. Bregman's got a hit. Story's got a hit. Duran's got a hit. Connor Wong, is he going to go the entire Major League Baseball regular season without a home run, then hit one in the postseason? I wouldn't be surprised because that's baseball. And he probably is a starting catcher in game 2 for Brian Bayo. George, De Leon pitched very well. Great quality start. In game number 162. Remember game 162 of the 2024 season? George, you just reminded me of something I wanted to do at the end of segment number 1. Quinn Priester started game 162 for the Red Sox September 29th of 2024. He was traded by the Red Sox to the Milwaukee Brewers, and he's had a terrific season in Milwaukee. That trade went down back in early April. Marcus, our bats that have been ice cold finally coming to life a bit. Crochet Day in the Bronx. In all caps from Marcus, we want all the smoke. You got it right now. It's going to be fun. I wonder if our favorite Yankee fan that checks in every once in a while on our Locked On Red Sox postcast is going to be checking in with us Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if necessary. George, thanks, Steve, for all your coverage and content during the season. No, George, thank you. It was an exciting season with a lot of ups and downs. It certainly was. But again, tip of the cap to you, our Royal Rooters, all season long. We started this in June of 2024. We went the entire Major League Baseball season here in 2025, and we did it every game with the exception of the doubleheaders where we missed that front game. But I've enjoyed getting to know you. I've enjoyed going back and forth with you all season long. So George and everyone else, every Royal Rooter, Alley Bats, everyone across the board. Glad you've been with us. Pedro, go Red Sox. It will be sweet to knock the Yankees out of the playoffs at Yankee Stadium. That would be a lot of fun. Scott, I'm very happy De Leon got the win. Me too. And I'm glad Weissert got the job done in the 9th inning, stranding 2 base runners. Scott, get those pipes warmed up, Steve. I can't wait for the serenade. It's over with, and if you missed it, don't rewind. Honored your promise, George. I did, in a dreadful way. That was amazing, Steve. You got to do that every time we win. Ethan, that is not going to happen. We're always on a time crunch here, and I always go over, and I always get lambasted. Voice of an angel, Ethan, absolutely not. Danny, I actually like the Sox chance as well as anyone on the AL side of things in the playoffs. Here we go. 1 game, 1 series at a time. Jimmy says we ready. Well, I hope so. We are ready. We are ready to take you into the postseason. Our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, Game 1 of the wild card round Tuesday night. We're going to be on within minutes of the final out. Same routine. Hopefully we're talking about a Red Sox victory in Game 1. Hey, it's going to be great to be up Game 1 because you win Game 2, you've swept 2 in the Bronx, and then you're on to the best of 5 AL division round. It's got to be Crochet, Bayo, and if necessary, Game 3, Giolito, and I like the Red Sox chances. No matter if it's a sweep, that's awfully hard to do on the road, or you win it in 3 against the Bronx Bombers. Who's our last one? Scott's checking in. Not bad, Steve. No, it was brutal, Scott. Even with the laughing in the middle of the song. Yeah, that was brutal. You don't have to lie, and you don't have to boost my lack of esteem any further. Hey, again, appreciate everything from you, the Royal Rooters, throughout the regular season. We're not done. We are not done. 162 games in the books. Now it's on. Best 2 out of 3, best out of 5, best out of 7 ALCS, and then the World Series. You're in. That's all you needed to do. Now it's a tournament. Who gets hot? Who stays hot? Maybe it's the Red Sox. Thank you. I've appreciated it along the way, and I don't think we're done. We're certainly not done, and I don't think we're going to be done during this upcoming week. We may very, very well be on board next weekend with a best out of 5 American League Division Championship Series. Again, I can't say thank you enough. See you Tuesday. Latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. Locked On Red Sox postcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team, your playoff-bound Red Sox every day.